Welcome in for this Sagittarius reading, and at the heart of the reading is the Four of Pentacles here in the reverse. My name is Tara here at Elevate. Thank you so much for joining me. I am channeling with the Tarot of the Pagan Cat. Let me see what we have for outside energy, outside influence. And I am picking up energy here around that 8th of December, that second week there. Outside energy, King of Swords showing up. And Sagittarius, what do we have for our Sages? In the reverse is the Knight of Swords showing up here in the reverse. We have two Swords cards, the King of Swords as outside energy, your energy here as the Knight of Swords. This could be family environment being talked about. Let's see if we can get some past information here. What happened in the past is the Wheel of Fortune here. Let's move these cards down just a little bit and give them a look at as a group here. Past influence energy, present situation, what's going on, and outside influence, Sagittarius influence. The King here as outside energy does speak of a communication here about a certain way that something might be have to go about, a certain way, a procedure must be followed, a regiment, something like this being discussed with this Knight of Swords. This can be feeling military to me today, or even you know, it's like the rule of the land here going on, being discussed, the way things are done and always done. I'm hearing something like this. At the heart of the situation, we do have where we have a cat here that is sitting upon a box that is holding treasures here. So the cat is like protecting these treasures here in this box. These personal treasures going on, being discussed on this earthly plane, and upside down, well, something's being looked further into or analyzed. This is like opening up that Pandora's box and taking out one of those treasures and figuring out how to work with that treasure, how to utilize that treasure. Something like this is being discussed and talked about. Your energy here as the Knight of Swords. Let's take a look. Have a cat here on the owl with the sword. So you a communicator, you a go-getter here, or upside down though. This is not wanting to proceed forward, maybe in some sort of a document that needs to be signed, some sort of a you know, this is the rule of law, and in order for what like if this king is laying down a certain things, laws that have to be followed, a certain regiment that has to be followed, a certain diet, what you know, it could be whatever. And you're saying I'm not I'm heading away from this control. I'm finding my own like inner light here, my own personal power, my own truth. Something like this is what's being said, and you're not it's not going to the outside world. And we have here in the past where this king or you were at the top of the podium here, the top of the game, right? This is where you or this outside energy was rolling in a success and you know, utilizing things very much here in a positive way. So this could be where we're in the past saving stuff. This can be you know, where we're collecting money and finances, and then knowing where to storm away. This can be where new jobs are collected. This can be where success is found within groups or in family situations. Things like this being talked about in the past, being successful in what's being brought about on this earthly plane. And there may have been one certain thing that you were particularly skilled at here, particularly polished at, and or this outside energy. And it looks like, you know, it's like, why be recognized for one thing, or why concentrate on one thing? You know, something like this is being talked about. We have where this is the way things are done. This is the rule of the law. This is how we proceed with things, saying the outside force. But the main thing is to recognize self and to open up the potential of self, right? And that you are following right in this, where you are recognizing what's really going to work for you financially, what's going to work for you in a health condition can be talked about with the sword, as well as communication that's happening. There's things that can be discussed here, what's going to work for you in some sort of a technical way, you know, and all of these things are you discovering them. You're turning your back a little bit on the traditional way that something's been done in the past, so that you can look more into yourself for proceeding forward here. Let's see, Sag, though, who might be in this weekly environment with you. Up on top, if we roll that around, that's a 9. 9 is you, Sag. And like I was saying, you are going against some higher way or things, this authority thing, and looking into how to proceed forward on your own, or something like this is being discussed. And the 9 is bringing that up as well. This is your energy. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Happy birthday to you. Thanks so much for joining me here. If this resonated in some way, like, subscribe, or share, and I'll see you for another video soon. Bye.